Save the applause for the real talent. But I'm Rich Sudo. I'm the Executive Director of LEAP. And I just wanted to give you a quick picture of what LEAP is about and what's happening today. And then just welcome you and thank you for coming tonight to enjoy the show. So many of you know LEAP is a nonprofit organization that works in all 5 boroughs throughout New York City schools. And we bring arts programs into the school day and into after-school programs so that young people can have experiences like what you're going to experience today. We also believe if young people are empowered with these opportunities through the arts, they might take chances and they might have the courage to take risks like the performance you're going to see today, and even risks that might help them change the world, not unlike what you're going to see today. So you're about to see a show called The Movement, and you'll see that it's performed by a collection of LEAP's teaching artists and professionals, as well as young people from the Dock Street School of STEAM Studies. We love Dock Street. And I hope you enjoy the show. Just so you know, this show is also something that's available to perform in schools as an educational assembly to both help young people experience the arts in their day time, but also so that young people can learn about the story of the Children's March of 1963 in Birmingham. So we hope you enjoy the show. We hope you'll spread the word about LEAP, and I know that you're really going to love the talent that you're about to experience and the story they're about to tell. So thanks again for being here.
Just a quick notice for everyone, there's no filming at all.
That the same stories, our history, we remember it like a melody that you can't seem to forget. And yet others, we don't know at all. Well, maybe it's because they're not told. All of our stories are important.
This is our story. African-American story. This is our story, It happened before me, his story. African-American story. This is our story. African-American story. This is our story, It happened before me, his story. African-American story. Whoa, somebody has to tell it. Tell it like it is. We're gonna tell it. Tell it like it is. Somebody has to tell it. Tell it like it is. We're gonna tell it. Tell it like it is. We're gonna take you to a moment in time from the past that changed our lives, made a difference in where we are today. A story you might have heard about, a story you might have talked about. Today we're gonna give those faces a name. Story. We will never forget. This is a story.
You will always remember.
Ruby Bridges. Story. Sacrifice. All of the sins. All of the marches.
All of the bus boys.
All the protests. Story. We're not in vain. Somebody has to tell it. Tell it like it is. We're gonna tell it. Tell it like it is. Somebody has to tell it. Tell it like it is. We're gonna tell it. Tell it like it is. Story.
You will always remember Ruby Bridges.
This is a story.
You was the first African-American girl spoke to all of us. I was scared, I was afraid, but I knew I had that word. And I did have courage, so all kids can have a very
This is our story. Oh, somebody has to tell it. Tell it like it is. We're gonna tell it. Tell it like it is. Somebody has to tell it. Tell it like it is. We're gonna tell it. Tell it like it is.
We will never forget Reverend Ralph Abernathy. Who was he? He was Dr. Martin Luther King's right-hand man during the Civil Rights. He helped organize the Montgomery bus boycott. You know the one where Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat. He said, bring your tear gas, bring your legs, bring your state troopers and your National Guard. But let the record be known that we will not turn around.
It's important that we learn our stories, share our stories, give our stories. It's important that we share, give our stories. It's important that we learn our stories, share our stories, give our stories. African American story. Oh, somebody has to tell it. Tell it like it is. We're gonna tell it. Tell it like it is. Somebody has to tell it. Tell it like it is. We're gonna tell it. Tell it like it is. Story.
We will never forget Rosa Parks.
Story.
My only concern that day was to get home after a 4 days work. I'm tired of being treated like a second-class citizen. Every person must live their life as a model for others. Memories of our lives, our works, and our deeds will continue on in others.
So we're gonna tell it. Tell it like it is. Somebody has to tell it. Tell it like it is. We're gonna tell it. Tell it like it is. Story. We will always remember Harriet Tubman. Story. After 1,000 slaves, after 3,000 women knew they were slaves, I never lost a passion. Story. Get tired? Keep going. If you're hungry, keep going. If you want to taste freedom, keep going, no matter what.
Oh, somebody has to tell it.
Tell it like it is.
We're gonna tell it.
Tell it like it is.
Somebody has to tell it.
Tell it like it is.
We're gonna tell it.
Tell it like it is. Story.
We will never forget Frederick Douglass.
This is a story.
I didn't know I was a slave until I found there were things I could not do.
Oh, this is
It's better to build strong children than to repair the broken man. The happiness of the white man cannot be purchased by the misery of the black man.
Oh, this is a
Without struggle, there can be no progress.
story. Oh, somebody has to tell. So we're gonna tell it. Tell it like it is. Somebody has to tell it. Tell it like it is. We're gonna tell it. Tell it like it is. Story.
You will never forget Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Story.
I have a dream today. That's one day. Alabama, little black boys and little black girls. Detroit with little black boys and little white girls together.
This is a story.
We can sing the words of the old Negro spirit. Free at last. Free at last. Thank God Almighty. We are free at last.
Tell it like it is. We're gonna tell it. Tell it like it is. Somebody has to tell it. Tell it like it is. We're gonna tell it. Tell it like it is. We're gonna take you to a moment in time from the past that changed our lives, made a difference in where we are today. A story you might have heard about, a story you might have told.
likes?
Tobias, Kelsey.
Jesse, Kelsey.
Lily Terry.
Mia White.
James Orange.
Freeman Bentley Jr.
Miss Dorothy Cotton.
James Bevel.
Greg Woobly Woobly. DJ Shelley, the mouth of the South.
Birmingham, 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 1963. Birmingham, 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 1963.
Birmingham.
We are going to tell you the story
Birmingham.
of the Children's March of 1963.
Birmingham.
Children came together. Children stood up in March.
Birmingham.
They believed in freedom.
Birmingham.
They believed in equal rights.
Birmingham.
They lived in Birmingham, Alabama. Birmingham, Alabama, 1963.
Birmingham.
Time of segregation.
Birmingham.
A time of separation.
Birmingham. A time when skin color determined where you could go. 1963.
Birmingham.
Skin color determined where you could eat.
Birmingham.
Skin color determined where you could sit.
Birmingham.
This is the story
1963.
of the life of the adults. Birmingham, Alabama. 1960.
Birmingham, 1963.
We're going to tell you a story about
The Children's March of 1963.
Segregated, separated. This was the law of Birmingham.
We're in the whites only section. We're supposed to be over there. In the colored section.
Segregated, separated. This was the law of Birmingham.
In the town where we live, there was segregation laws. And the police enforced these laws. It was like two separate worlds. Of course, there was whites only and coloreds. We had separate restrooms, separate schools. We even had separate water fountains.
Segregated, separated. This was the law of Birmingham.
The same way you could get one of them tickets for running a lot. It was segregation laws, where black people and white people could not be together.
Segregated, separated. This was the law of Birmingham.
Section 597. Negroes and whites not to play together. It shall be unlawful for any Negro or white person to play together or in the company with each other in any game of cards, dice, dominoes, checkers, baseball, basketball, football, softball, or any other similar games.
Segregated.
NOT. If any Negro or white person is caught playing together in any game of cards, dice, dominoes, checkers, baseball, basketball, football, softball, or any other similar games in public or in private property, shall be tried and convicted as stated in section 4.
Segregated, separated. This was the law of Birmingham.
Section 1413.
Section 1.
Separation of races. Every owner or operator of any jitney bus or taxi cab in the city shall provide equal but separate accommodations for the white and colored races by dividing separate vehicles, or by clearly indicating or designating by visible markers the area to be occupied by each race. It shall be unlawful for any owner or operator of any jitney bus or taxi cab to operate said vehicles without clearly designating the area to be occupied by each race. Failure to comply with this section shall be deemed a misdemeanor.
Segregated, separated. This was the law of Birmingham.
Section 359, separation of races. It shall be unlawful for any person in charge or control of any room or
theater, picture house, auditorium, yard, ballpark,
public park, or any other indoor or outdoor place to permit or allow therein or thereon any performance, exhibition, speech, educational or entertainment program of any kind whatsoever, unless such room, hall,
theater, picture house, auditorium, yard, court, ballpark,
public park were to have separate seating, separate standing, separate entrances, and separate exits set aside for Negroes and white persons. If any person in charge or control of any
room, hall, theater, picture house, auditorium, yard, court, ballpark,
were to allow Negroes and white persons to be together, they shall be punished as provided in section 4.
segregated, separated. This was the law of Birmingham.
We were
Born into these laws, segregation for us.
Man, we couldn't even eat in most restaurants. We had to wait on the sidewalk and they'd take our order from there.
Segregation for us
meant that we couldn't go into the clothing stores. They would take a tape measure and measure our waist. And if it didn't fit, we couldn't take it back. They didn't even measure our shoes properly. They would just take a string along the side of your foot. Didn't matter how wide it was.
Segregation for us
meant we had to call every white man mister and every white woman miss, while they call our fathers boy and our mothers by their first name.
Segregation for us meant Jim Crow laws. Jim Crow punishment. Keeping us in our place. Ku Klux Klan. Lynchings. Bombings.
segregated, separated. This was the law of Birmingham.
This was everyday life for us. It's all we knew. We just tried to make the best of it.
It's time.
It's time.
It's time. It's time for the radio. It's time for the radio. Time to It's time.
It's time.
It's time. It's time for the radio.
There are only 2 radio stations that play rhythm and blues music in Birmingham. WENM-AM, 1320 on the radio dial. They play music from sunrise to sunset. They play music that make your feet tap and your fingers snap. Music you can feel. It didn't matter if you didn't get to see the radio jockeys. You got to hear their voice. Felt like they were talking right to you.
It's time.
It's time.
It's time. It's time for the radio.
Jesse, what you doing, honey? This late? You better get back upstairs before I tell Mama.
Oh, really? What you do, Johnny? You better get upstairs before I tell Mama.
What you gonna be at?
It's
DJ Shelley's on the radio.
Listen to your WENM on the radio. 1328.
DJ Shelley's on the radio. DJ Shelley's on the radio. We're talking about the mouth of the sound.
DJ Shelley.
DJ Shelley.
DJ Shelley.
DJ Shelley.
I was a DJ that everybody listened to. And when I mean everybody, I mean all the kids in here in Birmingham. Even the white kids would tune in to me, DJ Shelley, the Playboy. And they would really get excited when I would get on the radio. They would hear me say,
Good night, Trey.
Greg, woobly woobly. All right, boys and girls, it's that time again. It's that time again. You know what? You already know what you're listening to. On the WENM, the soul, stirring up the soul. I'm the man that keeps the music playing. The DJ that entertains and explains everything you need to know here in Birmingham. And if you like what you hear, make some noise.
Sylvia Lewis. Not many people know my name, but I marched in May of 1963. I was just a high school student. I was just 15.
My name is Jerome Taylor.
Wrong.
I was just a regular high school boy.
Well, all right now. Come on.
I was a shy kid.
Come on now.
You can say I was a nerd.
Okay, that's enough.
In a way, I wasn't popular or anything like that. Got high marks. Kids used to pick on me. You know how it is. But I marched that day, May 2nd, 1963, right along with all those other kids. Cheerleaders, football players, we all came together that day.
My name is Gwen Webb, but my friends call me Winnie.
Hey, Winnie!
Hey, y'all! I was a cheerleader at my high school, the captain, and I was such a good cheerleader, y'all. I mean, really. Do you guys want to hear, say, one of my favorite cheers? Yeah! Right now, Winnie, come on.
Go ahead, Winnie, go ahead.
They're asking to hear my cheers.
All right.
All right, team, let's go. Our team is what?
Red hot.
Our team is what?
Red hot.
Our team is R-E-D.
Red
H-O-T.
hot.
Once we stop, we can't be stopped. Red hot.
Woo!
Red hot.
Woo!
Go red hot. We're gonna, come on, move it up.
Good movements. Keep going. Come on.
You see, the thing about the movement is that most black folks were scared of the movement. And my parents, they didn't want anything to do with the movement. You see, they loved Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. But it was too much of a risk for them to march. If they marched, they could have lost their jobs, their cars, their houses. So how did we hear about the movement? The same way we heard about everything in the South.
Word of mouth.
I was on the football team. See, I had me this crush on this real pretty cheerleader. Yeah. She was always talking about these meetings down at this one church. Hey. I just didn't want to miss my chance to be around her. So I went down to the meeting. But once I attended the meeting, my life was changed. I knew I had to do my part to help change the way things were down here in Birmingham.
Mary Hardy Locks is the name. You may have already heard of me. I was a contestant in the beauty pageant sponsored by WENN AM radio station. And I won. I'm a bit of a social butterfly. 1963 was my senior year in high school. I was gonna run for prom queen. Me and my best friend and the whole wide, well, in all Birmingham, Winnie. We do everything together. We even recruited teams for the movement together. I recruited her. She will deny it, but it's true. See, as the winner of the pageant, I got to make community announcements on Saturdays at the radio station. I met James Bevel and DJ Shelley there. They asked me to help recruit other popular kids to form a leadership group. I started with the athletes. She recruited me too. I remember that flyer. That flyer said, "Fight for freedom first and then go to school." That flyer said, "It is up to you to free your parents, to free your teachers, to free yourselves and your country." And I thought, me, a 16-year-old, is gonna change Birmingham. But the adults, they believed in us. So I believed it too. And I signed up to march. That's right.
While I knew what segregation was, there was no way I couldn't know living in Birmingham. But I lived a pretty sheltered life. I come from an affluent family. My parents, my father is a well-known lawyer in the community, and my mother's a well-known educator in the community. We were middle class, so I didn't have the same experiences as some of the working class students in town. Now, let's just say I didn't have some of the same experiences that some of the teens in town didn't have. I never had to take the bus. My parents drove me everywhere or arranged rides. I never had to shop in town because all my clothes were ordered from the catalogs. I even had my own TV in the den. My parents were the ones that forced me to go to that church to hear Dr. King speak that night. I didn't want to go. But I went from sitting in the back of that church not wanting to be there to the front of the line leading a group of kids down to City Hall in May of 1963. It felt so good to be a part of change. It felt so good.
Well, I would sneak and listen to the radio. You see, because my mama didn't want me listening to them songs on the radio. No. She only wanted me listening to them songs from the church. So any chance I get, I'd sneak on downstairs, listen to my favorite DJ because I just love to sing. Oh, I even started my own group over at the high school. We called ourselves the True Tones. Yeah. We sang all the latest hits of James Brown, Chuck Berry, Ruby and the Romantics. Man, we wanted to be just like them guys on the radio. Ooh, the girls would go crazy for them. You know, I learned about the movement listening to my favorite DJ on the radio, Shelly, the Playboy.
Now, DJ Shelly was the mouth of the South. He was our favorite DJ. All of the kids listened to him.
We didn't only listen to the radio for the music. We tuned in to hear what DJ Shelly had to say. We wanted to know what parties he was attending or what contests he would be hosting. You see, DJ Shelly had a way with the words. He was like our very own celebrity. DJ Shelly would say, "All right, boys and girls, right, googly-woogly. You're listening to the WENN, the sounds that keep your feet grooving and you can't stop moving. This is your very own Shelly the Playboy. And if you like what you hear, make some noise." DJ Shelly would really get our attention when he would say, "All right, come on, kids, listen up. It's Monday night and there's a party going on, so check your 1 and your 6 on the corner. And if you don't know what that is, you better ask somebody. The Freedom Train is coming. Choo choo! Choo choo!
DJ Shelly talked jive. The grown folks didn't know what he was talking about. But we knew. He talked, I talked. He talked the code.
He talked that jive talk. He talked that jive talk. Oh yeah. He talked that jive talk. He talked that jive talk. He had a really cool way of playing with the words that he was saying. Oh yeah. He talked that jive talk. He talked that jive talk. And if you didn't know the language, you didn't know what that was saying. Oh yeah, he talked that jive talk. He talked that jive talk. Talk on, DJ Shelly.
Greg, googly-woogly, what's up, everybody? Make some noise.
Oh yeah,
That was his way of telling us to listen up real close.
talk on, DJ Shelly.
There's a party going on at the bar.
Oh yeah,
That meant there was a march happening near Kelly Ingram Park.
talk on, DJ Shelly.
It's gonna rain today, so make sure that you wear your raincoats.
Oh yeah,
It wasn't gonna rain. He was telling us to wear our raincoats so we could hide our protest
talk
signs.
on, DJ Shelly.
Hot luncheon will be served at the Gaston Hotel.
Oh
The
yeah,
Gaston Hotel was the leaders' meeting headquarters. All the youth leaders going to meet there for the next
talk
train.
on, DJ Shelly.
There's a party going on, so check the 1 and the 6 on the corner.
Oh yeah,
That was the 16th Avenue Baptist Church where they held all the youth rallies.
talk on, DJ Shelly.
Don't forget to pack your toothbrush.
We knew that we could be arrested and placed in jail.
He talked that jive talk. He talked that jive talk. Oh yeah. Talk.
talk about the movement during the day.
The principal gave strict orders to all the teachers. If any students were caught participating in the demonstrations, we knew we could be
Expelled. So we talked in codes during the day.
We were part of the Whisper campaign. We had to find real creative ways to get the word around and get more kids on board.
You know, I knew I was a part of something important.
All right, fellas, look, I'm working on this new song, but y'all got to come to rehearsal now. We've been practicing for 2 weeks. We got to get this song right, okay? Okay, now listen, from the top, and we're going to go now 5, 6, 5, 6, 7.
Boom, 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 boom.
go, 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 go. Wolverines, it's time to go. I said go, 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 go. Come on, team, let's get those points. I said go, 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 go. Wolverines, it's time to go. Go, 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 go. Come on, team, let's get those points.
There's only one girl in the whole wide world, the only one that I need. I made her mad, didn't keep her blank, now she don't run away. Boom. I don't want nobody else, that's all I want. She's perfect from head to toe. I do what I can to get her back. If you know how to let me know, I miss my baby. Ooh, I miss my girl. Ooh, ooh. I hope she comes back to me. Ooh, need her in my world. Ooh, ooh. I miss my baby. Ooh, I miss my girl. Ooh, ooh. I hope she comes back to me. Ooh, I need her in my world.
I miss my baby. I miss my girl. Hope she come back to me. I need her in my world.
Tonight, tonight, see my baby tonight, tonight, tonight. See you at 7 tonight, tonight, tonight. See my baby tonight, tonight, tonight. See you at 7 tonight. Oh yeah, I see you at 7 tonight. I'm gonna see you. I see you at 7 tonight. Yeah, where you get? I see you at 7 tonight. Ooh. See you at 7 tonight. See you at 7 tonight. See you at 7 tonight. See you at 7 tonight.
I was one of the freedom fighters that helped desegregate the interstate busing system. When my good friend, our good friend and colleague, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., didn't get the support he needed here in Birmingham, we weren't sure what our next move was going to be. Reverend Shuttlesworth had called upon Dr. King and the SCLC to come and help strategize a way to desegregate Birmingham. They called it Project Confrontation, but it was hard getting Project C off the ground.
You see, we staged a series of nonviolent protests, sit-ins, and marches on the downtown merchants. But when the price of bail was raised,
We lost a lot of momentum. People simply couldn't afford to participate. At about the same time, James was running nonviolent workshops at the high school, and the number of kids was on the rise. But at first, people didn't like the fact that we were using children.
and I have to remind them, it was a college student that led off the marches.
And these teachers were noted. If we trained them, they could be the key to moving Project C forward.
Mass meetings were held Monday nights at different churches in town. Talk about crowded. Okay, I know we're not supposed to leave your house, but I'm babysitting, but I just couldn't miss this meeting. Hey, I know, but I just don't think it's good. I think you can tell your parents. Just not yet.
Why can't I? I'm a fan of
It's just not yet, okay? Well, I came here with my older cousin and her friends. See, I wanted to be cool just like them. I did not want to bring my other cousin. I just knew that she would tell everything. And we were not supposed to talk about what was supposed to be.
There were many people who came to speak at the mass meetings. There was this one preacher different than the rest.
He was good looking and tall, and he didn't wear suits. He wore open collar shirts and denim pants. He spoke to all the young people. It was like a pep rally. They would all show how smooth it
Now, how many of y'all use typewriters at your school? And how many electric typewriters do they have at your school?
Well, my school has one, and I get to use it because I type real fast.
Oh, okay. Now, I bet y'all didn't know over on the west side of town, they got 3 rooms filled with typewriters. They don't even use them old clanky that ones y'all use no more.
But that's not fair.
I know. Now, how many of you young men on the football team?
I am.
Have you ever wondered why your helmet colors is blue and white, but your team colors is red and black?
We never thought about it. We normally just paint them our school colors.
Well, that's sad. Because y'all getting all the old equipment from the old white school over there. And every year, they get brand new equipment. Listen. Young lady, what year does this book say it was written?
1940.
1940?
It is 1963, young people. And you're getting a second-hand education. That's right. You deserve the same. That's why y'all need to join. Join the movement. What's the bill jail cells? Nothing to lose.
I think of jail.
All you gotta do something. All you gotta do something. All you gotta do something. And do something right now. All you gotta do.
You see, we wanted to join in on the movement and help,
All you gotta
but we weren't willing to go to jail just to do it.
something. All you gotta do something. And do something right now. Oh, we gotta do something. Oh, we gotta do something. Oh, we gotta do something. And do something right now.
cannot wait
For our Father.
No, we cannot wait
For our Father.
No, we cannot wait
For our Father.
We gotta
Do something right now.
No, we cannot wait.
For our mother.
No, we cannot wait.
For our mother.
No, we cannot wait.
For our mothers. Do something right now.
We cannot wait.
For our teacher.
No, we cannot wait.
For our teacher.
We cannot wait.
For our teacher.
We got to
Do something right now.
we gotta
Do something right now. Do something right now. Do something right now. Oh, now, right now, right now, right now, right now. Do something right now. Oh, now, right now, right now, right now. Do something right now. Do something right now. Do something right now. We got to do something right now. We got to do something right now. Got to do something right now.
There's a movement coming through There's a movement coming through here. A movement coming through Are they ready? Are they ready for a movement coming through here? There's a movement coming through here. A movement coming through here. Are you ready? Are you ready for a movement coming through? A movement coming through here. A movement coming through here. Are we ready? Are we ready for the movement? There's a movement.
I started having second thoughts. Are you sure you want to do this?
I don't know.
Well, what about you? I know you gotta be scared.
I mean,
Because if you don't want to do it, I won't do it.
I think so. She making me have second thoughts. But we here now.
We already signed up.
But they said that we could be expelled. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. This is my senior year.
Our senior year.
And my parents told me this could be dangerous. I didn't think it would actually be dangerous. But if we don't do it, no one else can. That's why we signed up. That's why I signed up. You're not even supposed to be here. You could get hurt. We could get hurt.
participate in our peace training session.
Well, our sessions was just like class to them. Because after all, they were teenagers.
Glory.
I heard that Imogene has the biggest crush on Jerome.
What? I can't compete with her. She's a 14-year-old in a 17-year-old body.
Winnie, did you decide the color of your prom dress yet? I already told you I'm not gonna tell you. Because if I tell you, you're probably gonna end up wearing the same color as me. Well, I don't see what's the big deal. My mama making your dress anyway.
Hi, Gloria. Pi times 2.
Jerome, are you doing the homework?
It's due tomorrow.
The young people probably thought that our training sessions were going to be more like mass meetings.
But they had no idea what they were in store for.
James Bevel talked to us about the peace protest.
Now, when I learned this was a peace protest, and that people could attack you and you couldn't attack back, I wasn't too sure I wanted to join the movement. You see, I was raised to fight. Believed in defending myself.
We went to nonviolence workshops. In these workshops, we learned that nonviolent behavior was the only accepted behavior.
Young people, you should be proud of yourselves. You here. You came. And that wasn't easy for you to do.
My parents would have found out that I'm here.
I know, same here. Listen, you're young. But together your voices will be mighty. You've already taken the first step in joining the movement. Listen, nonviolence is the answer. We're not just going to send y'all out there to march. Thank you. You have to be prepared. And I alone. Let me know.
Miss Dorothy Cotton. Hello.
We're going to train you in direct tactics for protest.
Train us.
Yes.
Are we going to have to study and take tests?
Oh, how hard could it be to walk down the street with some protest signs?
Gal, what you mean, how hard could it be? People will be mad. They're going to be yelling at you. They might even throw things at you.
And if somebody throws something about me, I'm going to throw it right back.
No violence. So you're going to teach us to fight, right?
But listen, if they're throwing things at us,
See, we're here to help you learn how to face hatred with courage and compassion. Violence is not the way.
You hit, you get hit back. Right. And if you kick, they'll kick you back.
Okay.
And it just keeps going.
But if you fight fist with fists, then you're doing exactly what they're doing.
It won't change anything if you fight back. So if anybody has anything to say.
Now, wait now, because, well, we know another way.
Yeah. We know another way. Right. What is your way? Come on, Mr. Bevel. You know our way. You may not agree with it, but you know our way. What is your way?
I mean, the Bible does say an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Reverend?
What is your way?
listen, they bomb us, we bomb them right back.
So that is your way to get them to change their way.
That is our way. That is our way.
Rule number one, nobody.
That is our way.
We got compassion, compassion.
That is our way.
You gotta be ready.
That's not the way. Way. That's not the way.
Way.
is the way, the way, the way?
In a town that Jesus left them, tell me what's the way. Rule number one, no violence.
In a town that filled with solitude, tell me what's the way?
What is the way, the way, the way?
In a town that Jesus left them, tell me what's the way?
What is the way, the way, the way?
Should you hit back? Should you kick back? Should you let them get to you with violence? You will learn that. We'll show you that. There's another way for you to respond. We should get back. We should get back. We should get back at them and use violence. Let them know that. Show that. We're gonna stand up and fight back. We're gonna fight back with love. We're gonna fight back with love. What is the way? Rule number one. No violence.
Rule number one,
No violence.
Tobias.
We do not believe in violence. Violence is not there.
We believe in the equal rights of all people and are willing to stand together in love for freedom.
Jesse, rule number two.
No one goes alone.
Freeman.
Don't play the superhero, there's strength in numbers.
Go to toilet in pairs of relay teams. Never allow anyone to be arrested alone.
girl, girl.
Boy, boy.
Rule number three,
No weapons.
Don't carry anything with you that may be considered a weapon. Nothing, young people. Empty your pockets, please. Nothing at all.
You got to do something right now.
Not even a pencil. Rule number 4.
no talking.
Only use your voice to sing your song. Sing a song if you feel afraid. It'll bring you courage.
Right now.
Sing a song if you feel alone. When others join in, you'll know that you're not alone.
Something right now.
Songs will give you strength.
Right now.
Songs will unite you.
Right now.
Learn your songs, young people.
You got to do something
Listen,
right now.
I can't sing. That's why no one even let me sing at the choir in church.
That's all right. You don't have to be the best singer. In fact, better yet, sing loud.
Right now. Right now. Right now.
No, baby, no. You got to do something right now. Oh, now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Oh, now. Right now.
For 2 weeks we trained. It was serious. It was intense.
They trained us for all kinds of situations.
We did a lot of role playing.
We learned how to get calm and under verbal attack.
Mr. Bevel showed us some film of some college students who staged a sit-in at a segregated restaurant. We watched as people attacked them, hit them, spit on them, but they did not fight back. They didn't kick back.
This next film you'll see is going to tell you how to deal when somebody comes at you mentally. How do you deal with it? Go.
Move, boy! Who do you think you are?
Go back to where you came from, girl.
We don't want your kind around here.
You don't belong with us.
Stay focused. Keep your eyes on the prize. See free. Block out their voices. Remember, rule number 4.
No talking.
But use the song.
Do something right now.
Go.
Move, boy! Who do you think you are? Move, boy! Who do you think you are?
Remember to use your songs to protect you.
There's a movement coming through here. There's a movement coming through here. A movement coming through here. Are you ready? Are you ready for?
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. They had to train us for all kinds of things. We even had to learn how to walk without losing anyone. Get ready. Oh. Get ready. Get ready.
We had a direct path. Every move was planned.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Line leaders had the most responsibility.
Get ready.
I wanted to be a line leader. I figured I'm the captain of the cheerleading team. I mean, really, how hard could it be?
They will pull your hair. Are you ready? Yes, Miss Cotton. Line leaders spoke for the line. They were first in command.
Get ready. Get ready.
Line leaders were selected. They were handpicked. You couldn't just volunteer to be a line leader. They chose me.
Get ready.
They would throw things to the wall. You ready?
I think so. I know.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Oh, this training must really be working because Miss Cotton's blowing smoke in my face and I don't want to punch her.
Are you ready?
Yes, Miss Cotton. Get ready.
Ooh, yeah.
Get ready. Get ready.
Well, what kind of steps up to you and ask, what do you want, nigga boy? What do you say?
If he calls me a name, I'm gonna call him one right back.
What should you say?
Sir, we are going down to City Hall to kneel and pray.
You are ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get.
They had to train us to be physically attacked, so we were prepared.
We learned how to use our bodies as shields and fall to the ground if we need protection.
How to use walls or curbs to protect our backs.
You might want to do this now. Before I see you out there with them. Come on. You and you. Come with me.
You have been selected to be line leaders. That is a huge responsibility. You will each be given a line of 5 to 10 children. On the day of D-Day, you will go to school just as usual. You will ask the teacher for a bathroom pass. What time will you pull the fire alarm?
After first period.
If you lock the doors, what will you do?
Jump out the window.
Remember to round up the children and bring them to the 16th Avenue Baptist Church. You will not get deterred. You are ready. D-Day is tomorrow.
We are ready. We are ready. We are ready for tomorrow. We are ready. We are ready. Ready for tomorrow. We are ready. We are ready. We are ready for tomorrow. We are ready. We are ready. We are ready for tomorrow. The day is done. The nights were long. Now we're ready for tomorrow. The work is done. We don't know what will come, but we're ready for tomorrow. We are ready. We are ready. We are ready for tomorrow. We are ready. We are ready. We are ready for tomorrow. The day is done. The nights were long. Now we're ready for
that night after the training. My mama she must have knew something was up, because she just kept asking, "Son, are you all right? Is everything okay?" I said, "Mama, I'm fine." And I was. I really was fine. It's just that those trainers had really done something to us. I mean, we finally understood what it means to be second class. Second class citizens. The fires, the bombings, the lynchings, this was our reality. I mean, they called our city Birmingham, and we were just numb to all of it. So that night, before we left the church, Mr. Bevel gathered us all up. He said, "Young people, don't forget to pray." And I did. As my mama told me to do every night before I go to bed, "Son, make sure you say your prayers." But something about this day, I'd heard that a little different. So I prayed. I prayed. We pray. 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 We pray.
Every morning before school, we will say the Pledge of Allegiance. This means that for the past 12 years of our lives, we've been saying, "I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all." It's like I never heard that line before. For 12 years of our lives, we've been saying this, and it's almost as if I knew that this line did not apply to me. We pray. But these meetings helped me to realize that it should apply to me. This should apply to all of us. You see, I am an American too. We pray. We pray. We pray. We pray.
Somebody ought to pray.
We pray.
Gotta see freedom in the view.
We pray.
Pray on children.
We pray.
We pray.
We pray.
It was a secret. We couldn't say it out loud to our parents, but we all knew the day.
Thursday, May 2nd, 1963.
All right, boys and girls. It's gonna rain today, so make sure you bring your raincoats. Don't forget that lunch will be served at the park, and don't forget to pack your toothbrush. The freedom bell will ring and lunch will be served. Now here's a little Chuck Berry to get you off to the right start.
Woke up this morning with my mind Stayed on freedom. I woke up this morning with my mind. Stayed on freedom. I woke up this morning with my mind. Stayed on freedom. Freedom is on my mind. Oh yeah. I woke up this morning.
I woke up with so much excitement and emotion. I just knew I was going to jail.
I woke up this morning with my mind.
You see, my mother said something was going on. She said, I hope you're not going downtown. I'm sending you to school.
Stay on free.
I didn't lie. I was going to school. I just wasn't going to stay.
You see now, my mama told me now, don't you go down there getting involved. And I said, Mama, I hear you. You see, we were taught not to lie to our parents. So I didn't tell her I wasn't going. I said, Mama, I hear you.
This morning with my mind. Stay on freedom. Freedom is on my mind. Oh yeah. I woke up this morning with my mind.
My teacher
Stayed on freedom.
She knew exactly what was going on.
With my mind.
But she couldn't say anything because it would cost her her job.
I woke up this morning.
But when that fire alarm went off in her English class, she knew. She looked at all of us. She turned her back and she let us walk right on out. Every school in Birmingham was empty. Every school across town was empty. It was like an ocean of kids. Thousands of students just walking towards downtown. And she was so proud of us. She was so proud. She wasn't afraid for us. Because she knew that freedom was on our side.
This morning with my mind. Stay on freedom. This morning with my mind. Stay on freedom. This morning with my mind. Stay on freedom. Freedom is on our side.
Now, you see, I wasn't sure about marching our kids down there to City Hall. Miss Cotton, are you sure about this? I mean, our kids could go down there and they get hurt.
A young person in Birmingham will get hurt for doing nothing. So it's best that they stand up for their freedom.
All right, then. The freedom train is coming. Choo-choo. Choo-choo.
March on, children, march on. March on, children, march on. March on, children, march on. March, march, march on. March on, children, march on. March on, children, march on. March on, children, march on. March, march, march on. March on, children, march on. March on, children, march on. March on, children, march on. March, march, march on. March on, children, march on. March on, children, march on. March on, children, march on. March, march, march on. March on, children, march on. March on. March on, children, march on. March on, children, march on. We're gonna march for freedom. We're gonna march for freedom. March, oh, we're gonna march for justice. We're gonna march for justice. We're gonna march for justice. March, oh, march, oh, march, oh.
That second day, we thought the same thing would happen. But this time as we marched from that church down to City Hall, they didn't arrest us. But they had firemen standing with fire hoses. And as we marched, hand in hand singing, they unleashed those fire hoses and sprayed us directly.
They let the dogs bite us.
They hit us with clubs.
And then they arrested us.
March, march on.
Do something right now. Do something right now.
Our parents, they went to the leaders, upset, worried, scared for us. The police hadn't let them talk to us or even see us. That night, thousands of our parents went to the church searching for answers. Dr. King said to them, "Don't worry about your children in jail because the eyes of the world are on Birmingham. We're gonna go on despite dogs and water hoses. We've gone too far to go back." That night, it seemed like the courage of us, the kids, have rubbed off on our parents.
There are photographers in town, and when people saw children being bitten by dogs and blasted by fire hoses in the newspapers, not just local, but international, the whole world's eyes were on Birmingham, and they took action.
The courage of these young people changed the world, but we never knew their names.
Do something right now.
This is our story.
Gloria Lewis!
African American story.
Jerome Taylor.
This is our
Slim
story.
Webb!
Story. It happened
Caroline McKenzie.
before me. His
Isaac
story.
Ritter.
Mary Hardy Lights.
African American story.
James Orange.
Freeman Bentley Jr.
This is our story. And I'm James Bell. African American story. This is our story. It happened before me. Story. African American story. This is our story. African American story. This is our story. It happened before me. His story. African American story.
Thank you all so much for being here tonight. The one person who wasn't on this stage this evening is in that booth back there, and I'm going to beg her to come out. Please, Kat.
Sacrifice! All of the sin, all of the marches,
All of the busboys.
all of the protests. Sorry, we're not in vain. Oh, somebody has to tell it. Tell it like it is. We're gonna tell it. Tell it like it is. Somebody has to tell it. Tell it like it is. We're gonna tell it. Tell it like it is. Story.
You'll always remember Ruby
This
Bridge.
is a story.
One of the first African American girls to go to the hall. I was scared, I was afraid, but I knew I had that word. And I did have a curse, so all kids can have a favorite.
This is a story. Oh, somebody has to tell it. Tell it like it is. We're gonna tell it. Tell it like it is. Somebody has to tell it. Tell it like it is. We're gonna tell it.